Hey there YouTube, Classic Reviewer here again with another review video. Today I'm going to be reviewing some special episodes of a TV show I grew up watching as a kid. Its TV show is called Walking with Dinosaurs, and these special episodes are narrated by British zoologist Nigel Marven. Um, I'll just show you quickly. I got this when I was on holiday in Holland. I did as a kid. That's why the words in that are mainly in Dutch. They are, so fortunately I can't read any of this, but basically it's a very CGI version. Basically like a it's basically like a nature documentary, except with, of course, dinosaurs, which have to be CGI'd or animatronic into the TV series. So basically, like the first episode is the mystery of the giant claw, which is basically it's Nigel Marven, who's, sorry, I forgot to show you, is this guy here. He's appeared in a number of TV shows, including Primeval for a cameo, and Prehistoric Park, which I showed off in my top sci-fi universe video the other day. Basically, Mystery of the Giant Claw, it's him trying to figure out the origin of a giant dinosaur claw, which was originally believed to be a rib of a giant turtle that existed somewhere in ancient China, I believe. So basically, like, it's a claw that's meant to be like 20 or so feet long, so it's pretty big and what have you. And so basically, he goes back in time to basically figure out what kind of dinosaur it is, and basically, like, he originally thinks it's a carnivore. He does, because what else would such giant claws be used for than, than to attack prey and just carve helpless herbivores, and yeah, basically like that. But actually no, turns out to be a herbivore. Does, and it's really peaceful, to be honest. Like, you do see other dinosaurs here and there, like Allosaurus, Stegosaurus, and all that. I believe it's meant to take part in the Jurassic era. I believe. Someone correct me if you've seen the episode. I've seen it hundreds of times. I just haven't watched it recently, and I can't remember specifically. So the second episode is about it's called the Land of Giants. Yeah, Land of Giants, and it's basically he's following this giant herd of basically the giant long-necked dinosaur Diplodocus. I can't remember the technical term for them, but basically they're super herbivores. They are, and it's basically he's following them around because he wants to see what kind of fight would take place between the Diplodocus, who are essentially at that point the largest herbivore, versus the largest predator, which is the Giganotosaurus, which was an earlier a much bigger version of Tyrannosaurus Rex, one of the most infamous dinosaurs ever. Um, and yeah, and then the next three episodes are from the series Sea Monsters, which Nigel Marven also takes place in, and it's basically like he goes backwards and forwards between time zones. Um, so first episode he goes to the Cambrian seas and fights off giant sea scorpions and uh giant orphacones, which are essentially like humongous squid with me. I think they go to about 50 feet or something like that, so really massive. And then also in the first episode, he then goes to the, I want to say Jurassic, and basically finds like these like marine reptiles called basically like yeah, giant marine Ichthyosaurus, yeah, that's it. Basically like Ichthyosaurus, which is not a marine reptile, it's a giant fish, like giant carnivorous fish. And then in the then he also goes to the uh Deveronian era and goes to face off against Dunkleosteus, which is a giant armored fish. Does, and then you've got episode 2 where he finishes with the Dunkleosteus, and then basically like each of the 3 episodes of Sea Monsters, he's going through like what he considers to be the deadliest seas of all time, and facing off against ever increasingly difficult monsters until he gets up to the Cretaceous period, and he's facing Motosaurs, which if any of you guys have seen Jurassic World or Jurassic World 2, that is the giant sea monster that they have at the park. That is a Motosaur, and it's just essentially like the grandmama of all crocodiles, like 80, 90 feet long crocodiles, essentially, weighing in at like 10 tons, I believe, or something like that. Like, really massive, really strong, and really deadly. And it kind of leaves it on a cliffhanger as to whether or not he survives, because, of course, this isn't part of the main series of Walking with Dinosaurs or Sea Monsters. It's special episodes, so realistically, it doesn't. Because he's not normally in the main series, although he does occasionally guest star and guest narrate in the main series. And yeah, I mean, these special episodes are really dear to me because, first of all, I love dinosaurs. Second of all, I love Nigel Marven, who is really good zoologist and narrator for documentaries, but also like he's just really amazing, and just yeah, like the episodes are really well done. I mean, realistically they haven't aged well because yes, it was early 2000s show, more aimed at like informing kids, so it does, so the language is very easy, and repeatedly watching it can get annoying and frustrating, but at the same time, like I very highly recommend that people all ages, young, old, whichever, try and find like copy of this specials DVD. And whilst I did say I did get it from Holland, you have an option of watching it in its native language or in English, so it's not too much of an issue if you do get a foreign overseas copy of it. So oh yeah, and if you do get a foreign copy, make sure that you get one that's able to, or you get a DVD player or something like that that can play all regions DVDs, so you don't run into any issues there. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. And yeah, I hope you guys like the video. Feel free to comment any of your thoughts down below. With this video, if you especially like this video or any of my other content, feel free to subscribe, and just know that your support means a lot to me, and just you guys viewing this video, if you don't like it, comment or subscribe or anything like that, it's still really cherishing for me. It's still really good to know that there are people that consider my videos as, watchable, as entertainment, and just, I'm really glad you guys stopped by. Alright, so that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.